Welcome to this Workout Wednesday. My name is Roseanne. I'll be guiding this class. Today's focus will be working with the small ball to create that connection to the inner line of the body. Also, we'll be working our glutes, hips quite a bit. So think legs. Come onto your bottom with your legs stretched out at either side of your mat. The ball can come in front here. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale to round through the spine, come forward. Inhale, stack the spine as you rise. Continue here. Articulate through the spine. Start to warm the body. How tall can you become at the top? And how rounded can you be through low back when you come forward? Like there's a suction cup on the low back, drawing you toward the far end of your mat. Two more. Last one. And then sit up nice and tall. If it's too much for the hip flexors, you can also cross the legs, maybe opposite to the way you usually cross them. Otherwise, legs can be long, arms or hands rather, squeeze in on that ball. So give it a little squeeze. Release a little bit. Squeeze, exhale. Inhale, release a little. Continue here. And as you squeeze, in on the ball and exhale, feel what happens in your center line. What happens to the core? Two more. Last one, squeeze. Keep the squeeze. Inhale and rotate to the right and back to center. Inhale, opposite side. Back to center. Working through thoracic spine. This movement comes from upper spine. The neck and head just follow. Keep the squeeze on the ball. Two more each side. Try not to lean back like I am. Sit up nice and high on the sits bones. One more each side. Last time. Very nice. That ball can come between the thighs as you plant the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Perhaps hands are behind the thighs. Could also be extended. Arch and round as you squeeze ball. Arch and round. So a few more like this. Last time, sit up tall. And then low spine comes to the earth, maybe all the way down. Could clasp behind the thighs if you need, until you're down on the earth. Arms can circle. And then plant the palms down, press hands into the earth. Slide those feet in just a little bit so you feel nice and strong here. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze the ball. Peel low spine off the earth. Inhale at the top. Exhale to lower. Inhale, maybe release the squeeze a little. Again, press in on that ball. Pelvis lifts. And roll all the way down. Release the thighs. Exhale, press. Roll through spine. And lower it down. See if you can balance out the weight through the feet as you do several more. Move at your own pace. Finish your last one. And lower. Nice work. Those arms can stay where they are, or perhaps you bring them a little further out to the sides for a little more greater stability. Make sure the back of that head is solidly on the earth. Heavy the shoulders as much as you're able and squeeze that ball. Could come onto the tiptoes here and begin to lull the leg side to side, rocking across the back of the pelvis. This is an option here. As we exhale to come to center. Inhale, other side. And exhale to center. So that's your option. Okay. Or legs come up into tabletop as we continue to squeeze that ball. Inhale over to one side. Exhale, return. Other side, inhale. Exhale, return. And the squeeze should help keep the pelvis nice and level. And continue to work the inner thighs. Be more each side. One more here. Nice. You could carry on with that. Or come over to one side. Extend the legs as you continue to squeeze the ball. Return the legs to tabletop and come back to center. Opposite side. Over, extend, return. Other side. Over, extend, return, other side. Long, deep breathing here. And I like to inhale over. Exhale, extend. Inhale over. Exhale, extend, but only if that works for you. Try different breath patterns. We'll do one more each side after this one. See if you can relax the shoulders, unlike me. Keep them nice and heavy. Last one. Very nice. Those feet can come down. Remove the ball for just a moment. Maybe you open the knees. Take the ball overhead. If you don't like the legs like this, or it ends up becoming too much for the sacrum, you can plant your feet once more, or the feet pressed together. Inhale and exhale to curl. Inhale to lower, arms could reach overhead or to shoulder height if that's too much. Curl and lower. Curl and lower. Remember, you can always have feet flat on the ground. Legs parallel is an option. Let's do two more. Really curl here. Head still heavy as if there was a basket behind your head. That's the hard part. One more. And good. Lower down. Take that ball between the thighs once more. And hands can come behind the head. Squeeze in on that ball and exhale to curl. Inhale to lower. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. So you could continue with this. Or legs and tabletop, same thing. Squeeze in on that ball. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Rise, extend those arms as you squeeze the ball. Pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue here. Curl up a little higher. Breathe into the sides of the ribs. One more round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause and draw those knees in. Give them a little hug here. Could also take the ball to the tops of the thighs. Press the shins into the ball. And we'll take this ball behind the right knee. Press the hands into the earth and lift through the hips and lower to hover. Lift and hover as you squeeze that ball. That leg that is lifted gets a little work, and the leg that is planted gets a lot of work. Keep steady here, press evenly through that foot. Arms are heavy. Last one, lift and lower the hips back down. Release that ball, extend that leg. Arms can go overhead, cradling the ball. One more inhale here. Then exhale to curl and lift that leg. And inhale to lower. Exhale, curl and lift. Inhale, lower. Just a few like this. 2. Last one, lift. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Take that ball behind the opposite leg. Press through that grounded foot. Lift the hips. And lower to hover. Lift. And hover. Take this at your own pace. Quality over quantity. You're already halfway there. Let's do 3, 2. Last one, lift. And then lower the hips. Remove that ball from behind the leg. Take that ball in the hands. Inhale. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, curl. How high can you lift? And how still can you keep the rest of the body? Let's do 3, 2. And last one, lift. And pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rebend that leg, then lengthen it out, lengthen the arms overhead. And then we'll roll onto the belly. Ball can come off of the mat, out in front of you. Head is down. Inhale here. And exhale to prepare. Next inhale. Let that ball roll in toward you as you lift through the thoracic spine and lower. Roll that ball in, lift, and lower. Firm up through the base of the glutes. Belly button towards spine. Let's do 3, 2, and last one. Lift and lower right back down, and we'll take that ball underneath the right hand. Press that hand into the ball. Everything else is down and still. And release. Then press. and release. Just two more like that. And last one, press. Keep the press. That left hand can come underneath the head if you would like. Keep the press of the hand, and that left leg will lift and reach and lower to hover. Lengthen that leg as you lift and lower. You like this? Try to keep the pressure of on the pelvis even on both sides. Do 3, 2, and last one, lift and lower. Now you could continue with that, or you can clasp the ball with that hand. Head stays where it is, and that left leg and right arm will lift and lower. Lift and lower. Otherwise, you press down on that ball if you don't like the lift and lower. Three, 2. Last one, lift and lower right back down. Ha. Add a chest lift to this. So extend through thoracic spine as that left leg and right arm lift and reach and lower to hover. Lift and lower. Continue here. Hopefully that bum and back of leg are burning. Do 3, 2. Last one, lift and lower right back down. Ball can come out in front of you as you press your way up into tabletop. Rock forward and back, with the toes perhaps tucked. And take that ball behind the left knee. Give it a nice tight squeeze again. Our theme today. Before we do anything else, with that ball behind the leg, see if you can also squeeze the inseams of the legs toward one another as if there was a ball there. And release. Squeeze and release. A little squeeze. We need to maintain that even when the legs are not right beside each other. Okay, so this sense of squeeze in and squeeze of the ball. And make some circles from the hip socket. It's the knee circles, some hip mobility here, nice and slow, while maintaining stability through that opposite shin. Reverse directions of your circles. Around 3 more, depending on your pace. Press your hands, keep the core integrated. Last one. Nice. Now that leg comes out to the side, directly out to the side. And return. Knee out to the side. And return. And there's still this sense of squeeze, that right thigh in toward midline. Three more. 3, 2. The last one, lift open and return. Now that sole of foot, flex the foot, sole of foot toward the sky without arching the low spine. That's the tricky part. And knee comes back. Kick toward the sky. and slide the leg back in. Let's continue here. Always pressing in on that ball. 3, 2. Last one, lift that leg up. See if you can take that right hand, reach back behind you for the ball, take the ball, lengthen that left leg, plant the forefoot. And here we are in a nice extended position. We need to adjust, go ahead. And that arm will sweep back and forward. Circle it back and forward. Little challenge here might be to lift that left leg. If you can keep it nice and long. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Ball comes overhead. And then draw it in as you bend that knee and hug it toward the chest. Extend that arm and leg and draw them in. Just a few this time. 3 more. I'm shaking with you here. And 2. And last one. Very good. Knees side by each, lay back down onto the belly. Ball out in front. Lift the thoracic spine. And lower. See if you can find that connection to the legs. Just 2 more, less of them this round. Last time, lift. And lower. Ball goes under left hand this time. Head is down, press the ball down into the ears and release. Press. Let go a little. 2 more. Last time, press that ball down. That right hand could come underneath the forehead. Continue to press that ball down as you lengthen and lift that right leg. It's not going to come very high. And lower to hover or tap. And lift. And lower. Notice if there's rocking. Keep the body as still as you can. Imagine there's a string on your big toe, drawing you back, stretching that leg. 2 more. Last one this way. Lift, 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 lift. And lower. So you could carry on with that press of the ball, or clasp the ball in the hand. That left arm and right leg can rise and then come down. Lift and lower. Four more. 4. It's a tough one. 3. 2. Last one. Lift and allow them, the arm and leg, to relax for just a moment. And what's coming next? And could press into the ball as we did earlier, or as you lift through the torso, extend through upper spine, that left arm and right leg will lift, and then everything lowers to hover. Again, arc up. And release a little. Stability and control. Let's do 3. Oops. 2. So you can get the arm and leg to lift together. Challenging. Last one. And descend back to the earth. Ha. Ball can come out in front of you. Hands somewhere around the shoulders and ribs, so it feels nice and strong to press your way up. Tuck the toes, maybe that little rock again. And maybe come further forward this time. Chest maybe almost through the arms. Maybe the chest does come through the arms as you broaden across the clavicles. Maybe look up. And return to tabletop for the opposite side. So that ball behind the right knee. A nice strong position here. And create that sense of squeeze of the inner thighs as well as squeezing in on that ball behind the knee. And circle the knee. Let this come from the hip socket. Two more. Last one in this direction. And change, other way. Smooth out the circles. Level weight as much as we can and with the points of contact with the earth. Two more. Last one. Lots of work for the arms here too. And that leg comes out and back in. Open and close. Explore range of motion at the top. Only 4 more. 4. 3. Squeeze in on that ball. 2. Last one. Open. Return. Foot to sky. And draw in. Foot to sky. And in. How integrated can you keep the core? Exhale as you press the foot to the sky. Protect low back. 2. Last one. Lift. And see if you can release that left hand to wrap around to take the ball out. Extend that leg. The foot can come down. Arm reaches out in front. Draw left knee toward right elbow as you curl. And lengthen. Curl. And reach. Just a few more. 3. 2. Last one, curl. Extend. You can drop those back toes and sweep the ball behind you and forward. Sweep the ball back and extend forward. If you'd like, that leg could lift. Just a few more. 3, 2, Use the breath. Last one. Reach, return. Set that knee down, widen the knees maybe, and come into child's pose. Feel that work integrate into your body. And roll up through the spine. Ball can come in front of the chest. Do a wide push-up today. So you can widen your hands forward with the body. Nice plank here. Could always lift the knees and bend the elbows and then press away. Just to touch the ball with the chest. Let's do 3, 2. Last one. Very nice. Press back again into child's. Then roll up through the spine, come onto the shins, arms can circle overhead. And bring those hands to heart center. I like to tuck the back toes for this as we lean back, long spine, and come forward. Lean back and come forward. Hang into the fronts of the legs. Let's do 2 more. Last one. Come onto your bottom. Ball again. Not between thighs though, but between the calves. So lower than the knee. Give that ball a little bit of a squeeze. Arms can reach forward as you start to slowly roll down on back. Those legs again can return into tabletop. And that supine rotation that we began with. Allow the legs to lull side to side, squeezing in that ball. The entirety of the leg squeezes in, from ankles to thighs. Next time you come over to one side, extend the legs and come back to center with the legs extended. Rebend the legs, squeeze that ball. Other side, legs lull over, lengthen and return with the exhale. Rebend, send the legs over perhaps on an inhale. Extend the legs. Continue the exhale as they return to center. Again, bend, lull them over, extend, back to center. Feel like this. One more each side. Last one. Very good. Hands behind the head, squeeze in on that ball and lift the head and let it be heavy in the hands. Flex the feet perhaps or point. Lower the legs just a little and draw them in. Lower and draw them in with some sort of active foot. Stay in the upper ab curl with the long legs. 3, 2. Last one, draw them in. Rebend the knees. Oh my gosh. Plant the feet back down. Move that ball so that it comes between the thighs. This is quite challenging. Could always do a regular hip lift here or pelvic lift. So you could lift and lower with the arms on the earth. Okay, like so. Or squeeze the ball and extend that right leg. Let's just do a few of these. Press in and release a little. Press in and release. You're pressing toward midline. 3, 2. Last one, keep this press and lift the hips and then lower to hover. Lift and hover. Not too many of these. Only have 3 more. 3, 2. Last one, lift. Return that foot to the earth, roll down through the spine. So other side, extend that left leg long. Squeeze in and let go a little. Press and small release. 3. Exhale on the press. 2. Last one, keep the press. Maybe you lift the hips or you're doing pelvic lifts and lowers. Either way, lift and lower. Three more of these. Lift, lower. 2 more. Last one, lift. Let that left foot plant first, roll through spine. Ha. Remove the ball, let the legs widen. Releasing the inseams of the legs. And close those legs like a book. Take that right leg up into the sky, clasp back of thigh, or calf, just not on the knee. Hamstring lengthener. With that ankle flexed, cross it over the opposite thigh and open the knee. Some people, this might be plenty right here. Or weave those hands around the bottom thigh. Maybe draw it in. Stretch the glutes, IT band. Return that left foot to the floor if it was lifted. Extend the right leg one more time. Right hand to the outside of thigh. Maybe open the leg for just a moment, more for the inner thigh. Point and flex the toes. Return that leg to the sky. Lower it down, flex your foot. Arms can reach overhead. Stretch through your center body here. Front line. And slide that heel in till both feet match. Arms by your sides here. And pause. Feel that right side and what it's like. That left leg will come up. Flex through the ankle. Take the hands where you'd like to draw toes toward nose. Reach a little bit further, inhale. Then exhale, that ankle crosses over bottom thigh, open knee. Stay here or weave hands around. Draw leg in, draw legs in. Inhale. Next, let's lower that right foot back to the earth. Extend through left leg and open with support of same hand. Point and flex the toes or the foot. Just a few more. Nice. Leg returns toward the sky. Slowly let that leg come toward the earth and land. Arms can come overhead. Long body stretch here. And both legs can lengthen now. And extend through the right side. So lengthen right arm and right leg. And then the left. So just alternate here. Allow the waist to move. And pause. Hug those knees to chest. Allow yourself to use momentum to rock and roll up the spine if that's safe for you. Come to sit and we'll start where we began. Legs nice and wide, ball in front, inhale, and exhale to round. And inhale to stack. And round. The head be heavy, and that can be challenging. We often want to let the head, or lift the head. One more time, roll out. Back and that right sole of foot can come to the inseam of opposite leg. Rotate toward that leg and fold. Lengthen the spine slightly. Let those hands come to the outside of that left leg and maybe even extend left arm back. Return to center. Extend that right leg. Left sole of foot presses in onto that thigh. Rotate toward long leg. Fold. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Hands come to outside of leg. Maybe slide right hand along that left arm to open it up. And return back to center. Sit cross-legged. Drop the chin. Roll the head to one side. And opposite side. Final time. Drop the chin to center and then lift your gaze when you're ready. Thank you for this Pilates practice. If you liked this class, please check out the Pilates workout playlist and videos linked to this one. Take care.